오케이. 이게 큰 길로 갔어야 되냐? 아,
Quick! Go!
맞아. 나 여기 뒤져볼래 했는데. 아, 뒤졌구나.
God! 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 Quick!
길이 어디 있지? 갑자기 길이 사라졌어. 어쨌든 여기로 나가면 나오겠지.
God! Quick! Quick! God! God!
여기 아니야? 어쨌든 거쳐야 되네.
Go! Quick! Quick!
God bless.
아슈탄.
How can I help you, sir?
What's new?
Nothing, if you're looking for it.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashoth are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family. As the two of you agreed.
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Quinlan still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
I'm planning a certain enterprise. Something that the new lord of the castle certainly won't be happy about.
An enterprise, you say? I reckon it's best not to ask what that might be, eh?
That would be wise. And I need you to get fresh, fast horses ready for me.
That's quite a lot you're asking of me. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Quinlan, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promised to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
You ought to be. I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
오케이. 기도소 저기 있다. 여기서 돌무더기가 있는 곳이라 했어.
What have you found, boy?
뭐 이거? 저거 아닐까? 요 돌무더기. 여기서 들어가면 창문.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I'm supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
아! 저기 예전에 슬쩍 들여봤던 거.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Top is pointing. 아! 여기서 뭐 하라 했지? 여기 어디? 여기.
Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. Sit. Stay. An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Roothards really left nothing to chance.
일단 오른쪽.
Fuck, that's deep. I wouldn't want to fall down there. What do we have here? A ladder. In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. I just hope it can hold one attacker. Damn it, that's cold.
여기는 섬으로 들어가는 곳일 것 같은데. 아니네. 막혀있네. 아치를 왜 만들었는 거야? 뭔가 연결돼 있어.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthard's tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back. This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this.
그래도 일단 애들이 잘 때까지 기다려야지. 자, 저장을 한번 하고 배 좀 한번 채워주고.
This is gonna take a while.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto?
제가 어떻게 살았냐?
Gutenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his humans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. I'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What?
That's not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. You better go. Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
A small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Jeppel, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications. All right, Conrad. I'll get right.
아씨, 잠자리를 가야겠다. 작업도 봐야 되니까.
Run along back to the garden and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch. I don't. The rest of you know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. Don't drink too much. Got it. Feedback. That cart is starting to get on my fucking nerves. I understand. I'll get right on it. And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take some food to our honored guests. I gave her the keys so I wouldn't have to fuck around with it myself. Don't worry, it's already taken care of. I saw her taking it. Well, that's great. That woman must be the only one I can rely on.
so. I've been feeling I saw the big castle. That was sometime in the afternoon. Before that thing.
여기다 넣어놓으면 되겠다. 야, 어둡고 딱 좋네. 명사수의 세나팔. 필요했지. 여기랑 이어져 있구나. 오케이. 다시 지하로 가서. 얘가 내가 나왔던 곳이고. 차이 너무 좋고. 그냥 일꾼이잖아, 쟤는. 이거 심어있기 딱 좋다.
doing here?
Conrad sent us to keep watch here.
I think you're just holding up here. I'll ask him first thing tomorrow and see what he tells me.
Wait, Mom. We're on Conrad's blacklist, and ever since he yelled at you last time, I reckon you are too. So what do you say we help each other out a bit here? We'll hole up a bit downstairs. Sorry for her. We know you're taking it seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
Bloody hell, old Otto? He'd have you whipped for that.
You're right. I better keep our lord out of my mouth and stuff it with sausage instead. So let's dig in and make the best of Ofka's favour.
Opportunity makes a full stomach.
아까 지졌던 곳이네. 잘 놀고 있었나 보네.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. How did you... What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? I came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Well, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin-Brabant, Chevalier d'Aretzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky Von Bergov left the fortress along with Von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
저 새끼가.
What?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
오, 이게 뭐야?
Don't worry. Just trust me. Remember what I said at Trotsky? I won't allow anything to happen to you.
I remember. But if I faint or go mad in that passageway, I'll put you in danger too. And I'm not going to let that happen.
Now relax. We'll manage it together.
Henry, I mean it. You have to trust me on this one.
All right,
폐쇄공포증 같은 게 있네.
I do.
Un moment. Henri? You said that Von Bergov left. Is that not so?
Yes?
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone! Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply had no other choice. Time has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe that most of the garrison has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
I don't have any...
I certainly...
Merde.
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you...
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You said you once discovered dozens of spies.
하잖아. 그래도 위험성이 있으니까 죽여야지. 미끄러운 아, 여기서 내 말 못하네. 얘네한테 붙여야겠다.
False alarm. It is Henri.
I have some.
Très bien. Give. Now I wish.
I have a.
Finally. Thanks, Henry.
내려오네.
Strange.
뭐지 여기는? 오케이, 여긴 다 닦았고. 내버려두고. 한단수선.
not yet. First, I have to get Sir Hans to the horses.
그래.
The horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Capon the signal.
나 되게 안전한데 지금. 횃불로 뭘 어떻게 하라고?
Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
We, monsieur, are surely brave, and fortune favors the brave. Free at last!
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
그러면
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any art or conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not...
Damn. I've wandered off somehow. I should get back to Hans.
Stick close to us. We don't know whether they're tailing us.
You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's troubling you, Sir Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity. I'm thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Burgov a ransom for me. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am. Or do you have a different feeling about our Trotsky mission?
True. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Whoreson got what he deserved. Believe me.
My Christ, you got Ishmael! That's welcome news. No one will miss that fucker. Nice work, but I don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
Jobst is hatching his plans. Soon we'll kick Sigismund out of this country, and I think the bold Sir Hans will still have a chance to prove himself.
Mais oui! I must meet your Yops de Moravie. I have some clever ideas about how to strike against Le Roi Sigismund.
Yeah. Christ, wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening. Here!
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
We... I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Rat-Eye that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
저 또 한수경 때문입니다.
No sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light. Only we were ambushed.
쌈술 가야겠다.
By bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Berghoff received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even helped him out several times. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
도적이자 불안당이다.
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabors. Why Rabors? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Berghoff in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
첩자를 보내야 합니다.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know exactly who to send. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away, and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it? Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
T'inquiète. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuddenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance!
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon. I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
되게 멀리 왔네. 여기 들려서 뭐 말할 수 있는지 보자. 마구간.
Quick!
일로 가는 거 맞지?
God! Wait! Wait! Wait!
싸워지는 처음이야.
Go! God!
Whoa! Whoa!
God! Go! God!
못 들어가네.
God! Go!
Hail.
Hey, Hashtal. Why the long face?
Cut the foolery, Henry. I'm in deep shit.
What happened?
They stole von Bergov's favourite. I'm a dead man.
You mean von Bergov's horse?
No, his pig dog.
Eh?
Aye, his bloody horse. They stole von Bergov's horse.
All right, I understand. But what about it? He doesn't deserve any better anyway.
Easy for you to say, but it all falls on my head. I'm the one responsible for these stables. Once he gets out that he's...
I'm sure it won't be so bad.
Oh, you're sure, are you? I've got to find that horse.
Well, I'd like to help you, but chasing a horse around the countryside...
It won't be that hard. I caught them in the act of breaking into the stables and managed to snag one of them. The others hightailed it, with the horse.
And the one you caught snitched on the rest?
Well, at first he didn't want to. But after a little...
잘자.
Persuasion, he started singing. While he was still breathing, that is.
What?
It was an accident. I wanted to hand him over to the bailiff, but he was a sickly fella. I suppose I was too... persuasive.
Well, thieving is a dangerous trade.
Keep it to yourself, all right? He may have been a thief, but I don't want no trouble. If you help me, I'll pay you well.
What if the bandits have already sold the horse?
That won't be so easy for them. It's von Bergoff's horse, and everybody around here knows it. Buying it is a fast track to the gallows. I'm more afraid they'll try to sell the poor animal for meat. If only they knew how valuable it is.
Fine. So what did he tell you?
The woods are thick north of here. He said their camp is in the dry riverbed there. I reckon you'll have to look around a bit.
I'll see what I can do. But no promises.
Thanks, Henry, and God bless you.
여기.
Here you go.
먹이가
Take
없다. 일단 이것보다 템 먹으러 가서
De úgy remegett a keze, hogy minden garas a szarába potyogott.
Persze, azért rávettük, hogy szedje össze mindet és szépen törölgesse le.
Mondjuk utána is elég ragadós volt.
못하네. 나 굿햄버거 챔피언이야. 맛있다.
die!
빠르다 빨라.
Good doggy.
Careful.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favorite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
Actually not.
That's too bad. I think you would like it. And perhaps even learn a thing or two.
Why do you think so?
I just think you might find some common ground with the author. Not in absolutely everything, of course. That's just not possible. But in basic matters, I believe you'd agree. Look,
Me?
how wouldn't you want... There's... I understand.
읽어보자. 무슨 얘기하는지 궁금하네. 이거 방금이야?
You silly doggy. What would you like?
꽃다발. 한들바람이 고고한 숲을 스치고 한 여인이 서둘러 냇가로 향하니 해골이가 달린 양동이로 물을 깃기 위함이네. 그녀에게 꽃다발 하나가 떠내려오니 제비꽃과 장미로 만든 향긋한 꽃다발이네. 그녀는 꽃다발이 향해 손을 뻗었으나 앞불싸 차디찬 물에 빠지고 말았다네. 아름다운 꽃다발아, 누가 널 비옥한 땅에 심었는지 안다면 그에게 황금 반지를 주었을 텐데. 아름다운 꽃다발아, 누가 네 부드러운 줄기를 엮었는지 안다면 그에게 내 머리와 꽃이 핀을 주었을 텐데. 아름다운 꽃다발아, 누가 널 차디찬 물에 떨어뜨렸는지 안다면 그에게 내 머리에 쓴 월계관을 주었을 텐데. 전해보아. 아, 숲이여, 어두운 숲이여, 멜레이틴의 숲이여, 어찌 겨울에도 너 홀로 여름처럼 푸르르냐. 나 슬퍼할 수도 비탄에 잠기지도 않을 것이나 선량한 사람들이 말해주고 누가 울지 않을 수 있으리요. 내 아버지 친애하는 아버지는 어디에 무덤에 누워 계신다네. 내 어머니 선량하신 어머니는 어디에 그 위로는 풀이 무섭이 자랐네. 내게는 형제도 자매도 없으니 젊은이들이 내게서 앗아갔다네. 피로연 축배. 안타깝게도 나는 신부를 모르기 때문에 신랑에게 축하를 보내지 못했다. 신랑을 너무 잘 알기 때문에 신부에게 축하를 보낼 수도 없었다. 순진한 척. 아무것도 아니다는 거잖아. 어쨌든 어떤 청년이 자신의 연인을 다정하게 끌어안으며 말했다. 혹시 내가 첫사랑이야? 그럴지도 몰라. 연인은 대답했다. 전에 어디서 만난 것 같거든. 만난 것 같다고. 생각하는 것이 아는 것은 아니다. september가 어떤 달인이 점쟁이를 찾아가서 점을 보려고 했다. 점쟁이는 그의 손바닥을 유심히 들여다보고는 이렇게 말했다. 슬하에 두 아이가 있으시군요. 그건 그쪽 생각이지. 달인은 고개를 저었다. 나는 세 아이의 아버지요. 그건 그쪽 생각이죠. 점쟁이는 웃으며 말했다. 이런... 회개하라. 아담의 자손들이여. 에이 폰 발렌슈타인과 라이문드 알 하르트가 말하는 남녀의 말에 많은 사람들, 특히 남자들은 두 세대에 관하여 기꺼이 이렇게 증언할 것이다. 불완전하고 온갖 종류의 죄와 과오를 저지르기 쉬운 것은 여성이라고 말이다. 이는 신뢰할 수 있는 다수가 증언하는 오래된 진리이며 의심할 수 없는 진실이다. 그러나 누가 여자를 여자로 정하였는가? 신인가 아니면 남자인가? 여자는 남자의 지도 없이는 생각하고 행동하고 결정할 수 없다고 누가 규정했는가? 여자는 정치, 과학, 교양처럼 전적으로 남성적인 문제에 참여하기 지나치게 어리석고 사악한 존재라는 것은 누구의 판단인가? 이러한 판단을 뒷받침하는 사례나 증거가 있는가? 결국 여성에게 필요한 판단력과 재치를 발휘할 기회를 준 사람은 지금껏 아무도 없었다. 우리는 편의대로 그것이 부적절하다고 비난했을 뿐이며 누구도 이러한 판단에 감히 의문을 제기할 수 없도록 기정사실로 만들었다. 우리는 이브의 딸들이 수없이 상처 입는 모습을 지켜봤다. 따라서, 아니 오히려 그렇기 때문에 이러한 점에서 세상의 질서가 부당하다는 것을 증언해야 된다. 남자는 여자보다 자신을 높이길 좋아하고 온갖 잘못을 여성에게 돌리려 하지만 이는 단지 자신들의 잘못을 덮기 위함일 뿐이다. 여자의 악덕을 고발하는 남자는 방탕함으로 자신의 젊음을 낭비한 것이다. 이러한 남자들은 늙어서도 과거의 죄는 절대 회개하지 않으면서 전생의 죄를 후회하며 회상한다. 남자들이 여자를 비난하는 것은 이러한 억울함 때문이다. 그들의 말을 기꺼이 들어주려는 모든 사람들이 마음속으로 여자를 모욕하고 비방하게 만들기 위해서이다. 이렇게 썩어빠진 늙은 남자들은 치료할 수 없는 나병과도 같다. 그럼에도 남자들은 여자보다 훨씬 더 자신을 다른 남자보다 지켜 세우는 것을 좋아한다. 예를 들면 그들은 아내의 조언에 귀를 기울이는 남편은 어리석은 자이며 조롱받아 마땅하다고 주장한다. 그러나 현명하고 지혜로운 아내를 둔 남자가 아내의 말을 듣지 않는다면 그 두 배는 어리석다고 할 것이다. 묘지기의 농담. 매일 밤 남편이 있는 곳을 정확히 아는 여자를 뭐라고 부를까? 과부다. 선주의 지혜. 아들의 결혼식 날 아버지가 아들에게 말했다. 명심해라 아들아. 갓 결혼한 신부는 사랑은 넘치지만 요리 실력은 끔찍하지. 하지만 몇 년만 지나면 정확히 그 반대가 될 거다. 개 너무하네. 똑같이 가기 싫어. 여기 갈래.
Quick! Ja! Go! Ja! Quick!
저기 있다. 여기 저장.
Go to hell!
What do you want?
You want to try me?
That? I'm gonna teach you a lesson, arsehole!
죽어버렸다.
Show what you're made of.
대가리.
Fucking animal!
야, 거기 있을 거야. 없네? 뭐야, 밀렵하고 다 어디다 팔아쳐먹었어. 소세지는 들고 다니지. 내 말이 훨씬 좋은데?
God! Quick! Quick! Go! Quick! God!
괜찮아.
God! Go! God!
I've got good news. I found that stolen horse of yours.
I don't believe my eyes. Henry, thank God! Von Berghoff was already looking for him. If not for you, he'd hang me by the balls from the tower.
Well, I'll do what I can.
And I appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble. And if you ever want to learn something about horses, stop by.
I will. Thanks.
Look what I have for you. Go, quick!
건빵 필수.
To hell with you!
Show what you're made of. Bad luck.
Go! God! God!
Over here, friend. Come and talk.
What is it you want?
You must be Henry.
Yes, I am.
I've got a message from Master Chenyak for you. Go and see him in the Ole as soon as you can.
What does he want?
Well, I don't know. I was just told to find you and give you the message.
God! Quick! Go! Quick! Quick! God! God! Go! Quick!
Slowly. Nice and slow.
아, 빨래하고 가자.
Not too bad. But I've got so much to do.
So help me God.
Do it, some blessings to you.
Good day to you.
I'm here. I'm sure you have another job for me.
I do, but not just any job. Dies Irae is upon us. We'll finally hit Sigismund where it hurts the most. We'll cut off the flow of silver into his purse.
Sounds like you want to shut down his mines.
Aye, that's exactly what I'm planning to do. Well, what we're planning. And you'll be the most important figure on the board.
What do you mean?
As you already found out, the flow of silver is the reason why Sigismund laid siege to the city. If we take that reason away from him, he'll have no choice but to leave.
If you put it simply like that, I reckon you're right.
Can I count on you?
How do you want to do it?
With the combination of modern science and some good old hellfire.
Could you be a little less cryptic?
We're going to blow the place sky high.
Aren't you afraid of the gallows?
What's one human life compared to the importance of saving the entire kingdom? Someone would have to rat us out. And I don't think any one of us would do such a thing.
Why me of all people?
You're reliable, Henry. You've proven yourself. Besides, I've heard you've been down in a mine already. It won't be anything new to you.
I still don't exactly know what it is you want me to do.
Do you know what black powder is?
I've had the pleasure. A lot of smell, smoke and noise.
1 barrel should be more than enough for our purposes.
A whole barrel?
We need to collapse the adits, and to be sure it'll work. Your job will be to get your hands on the powder and bring it to the mine.
I don't like this.
I didn't expect that of you.
I do, Chenyak, but this is too dangerous. I'm sorry.
If you change your mind, you know where to... Farewell. Then let us celebrate.
Where can I stop?
I know exactly where. Ask the gun forger, Eldris. He's one of the Kuttenberg councillors and one of Sigismund's men. If there's anyone that knows where to get black powder, it'd be him. Wouldn't it be the irony of fate that the one behind Sigismund's fall will be one of his allies?
Getting the information out of him won't be easy. But we'll see.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. And remember, I don't want to see any needless violence and bloodshed. We're trying to overthrow a tyrant, but not stain ourselves with mortal sin.
Don't worry. I'm no butcher.
As soon as you have the barrel, head straight to the mine. Goliath and Hogg will be waiting for you at the camp near the entrance. Oh, and before I forget, here's a few groschen. Hopefully they'll make your search a bit easier.
Was that you?
Oh, never mind then.
Careful.
Well, I reckon you've got a better offer for me again.
You're damn right. And not just any offer. So keep your voice down, in case anyone's listening.
Tell me, then.
You've been here for some time now, so I'm sure you've noticed Chenyak is... well... you know.
A good leader?
Yeah, right. Chenyak is a weakling, and too careful for his own good. Always babbling about his ideals, telling our fellas they can't do this and that's not appropriate.
The guild isn't supposed to be a band of killers and thieves. It's about a greater purpose.
Bullshit! Chenyak's the only one that cares about noble causes. The rest of us are here because we'd die on our own. Unless we start bringing in a lot more money, we'll all starve to death anyway. Chenyak is dragging us down.
What are you trying to say?
Psst. I'm trying to say that, in theory, if Chenyak wasn't around, we'd all be better off.
Forget about it. The only one bringing the guild down is you.
Easy now, friend. I was just kidding. You didn't really think I meant it, did you? Let's just go our separate ways and forget this ever happened, eh?
You better not fuck with me, Knuckles.
See you soon, my friend.
Just a moment.
Chenyak, I've got something important to tell you. And it's not good.
The innkeep's got into the wine again? You've got to be kidding.
This is serious. It's about Knuckles.
Oh, what did he come up with this time?
He wants you dead. He even asked if I'd be the one to do it.
And? Will you?
Of course not.
I'm glad that you told me, and that you didn't actually consider doing it.
What are you gonna do?
Me and the fellas will go and have a serious talk with Knuckles, then show him the way out of the city. I'm not a traitor like he is, so I'll let him leave on his own. Take care, friend.
어쨌든 광산은 있고 건파우더 위치만 이제 따고 메인 퀘스트 진행하러 가자.
Was möchtest du?
I'm interested in bronze casting. I'm originally a blacksmith, after my father.
Warum nicht? And you have never seen a foundry, lad?
Well, they cast a church bell in the Sasau monastery once. But what's that compared to your gunpowder bombard?
And yet it is nämlich the same concept. But it's a new era. Mein Vater cast bells for angelic choirs, and I cast guns for hellish blasts.
If I understand correctly, you mainly make bells?
Ja, genau. Are you in the market for one? Or why do you ask?
I'd be more interested in a gun.
Ich verstehe. There's a lot of talk about andererseits. With a gun...
Are you Eldris, the gun forge?
Yeah.
I'm looking for black powder.
Wait. Ein ganzes Fass. Forget about it. I would only sell something like that to one of my verified customers. In this case, that would be the town garrison or the King Sigismund himself. Are you one of their messengers?
매우 어려움이라고?
I'm here on behalf of the great King Sigismund of Luxembourg himself.
Good. Do you have a letter of assignment?
Of course I do. Stop wasting my time. You wouldn't want to keep Sigismund waiting, would you?
Nicht das. No. I would be happy to oblige the king if I could, but even my supply is not infinite. Unfortunately, I don't have any black powder right now. The last shipment went to the royal encampment near the city.
Isn't there anyone else who makes black powder?
Definitely not here in the city. Es gäbe dann einen Weg, but you cannot tell anyone I told you.
Go on then. My lips are sealed.
My business rival, Whisker of Colin, also supplies black powder to the camp. Ist ein glitschige Schlange, aber that is of no importance to you. More importantly, Whisker drives his wagon north from Colin through Bohonowitz towards the military encampment with the powder in tow. If he were to lose it, he would be in großen Schwierigkeiten.
And I'd have my powder.
Exactly. But like I said, you didn't hear it from me.
You can count on me. Thanks for the help.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
말 못 꺼내. 광고랑 친구 돼가지고 도와줄 수 있는데.
Not only have they not been prepared, people
사고 없나 보다.
How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like. What am I supposed to do?
Did you hear who died?
Ha! I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the article today.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favourite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
문체가 익숙하던데요.
While reading it, I thought the writing style seemed familiar.
Really?
Well, yeah. As if I knew the writer himself. Or herself.
Women writing books. Come now.
Why not? I bet they would write better than many men.
Such audacity.
More like experience. I once helped with copying. Most of it was boring drivel.
I can imagine. A person does all that work to learn to read and write, but then they sit you down at a table to copy the works of others for the rest of your life.
Waste of time, right?
Not just time, above all, talent.
Hold on. Who wrote this then?
I did. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life, I might have become a writer.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
Well, being a man myself, a man, I suppose.
Why not? And what kind of a man is he?
You mean I have to think up a name?
You don't need to, but try to describe him so I can better imagine him. With a single word, even.
How about a priest or a vicar? That could be interesting.
Well, I've never taken much of a liking to them, but if you say so. What interests you about them?
고도인.
I know a priest who fought in the war and can wield a sword to this day. He trained with it every day in front of the church. But he also has a penchant for drinking and keeps a woman in the house.
Well, let's see. A priest is living proof that no man exists without sin. And what do the little sheep in his flock think of that?
인기가 많던데요.
What do you think? They took his parish from him, and he can be glad it wasn't worse. He even had a vicar snooping around for a while.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I suppose he brought it upon himself. What if I take that as a criticism then? Not a philippic, of course. More like a little nudge.
What's this? The lady wants to be like Jan Hus, just younger and prettier.
If Father heard me, he would give me a tongue lashing. but at least I could change something. Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch. Especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
Do you know how a priest gets ready to pray? He crosses himself, clasps his hands and such. Show me that so I can capture it.
Well, I suppose I remember.
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward. Go on, read it. I want to hear what you think of it. So what about that story of...
I haven't read...
Well, go make...
영리한 사제에 관하여 프라하의 한 사제는 교구 주민들이 참여하면서 돈을 지불하지 않는 것이 마음에 들지 않았다. 교회의 보물고는 비어 있었으나 고해를 위해 찾아오는 사람들 중에는 매우 부유한 이들도 있었고 사제는 그들에게 고해해야 할 것들이 남아있음을 알고 있었다. 이에 어느 날 미사가 끝나고 사람들이 떠나기 위해 모여들었을 때 사제는 모두가 들을 수 있도록 발표했다. 선량한 이들이여 솔직히 말씀드리자면 내키지는 않지만 반드시 해야 하는 일이 있어. 우리 가운데 이웃의 아내와 죄스러운 관계를 맺고 있는 자가 있어. 간음하지 말라는 7번째 계명을 명심하고 내 말을 새겨 들으시오. 다음날 오후까지 보물고에 100하고도 20굴신이 들어있지 않다면 우리 가운데 죄인이 있음을 공표하겠소. 와, 교구 주민들은 해산하여 집으로 돌아가 사제가 말한 자가 누구일지에 대해 흥분하여 서로 속삭였다. 사제는 다만 수염 아래에 미소를 감춘 채 자신의 위협이 먹혀들지를 고대하고 있었다. 다음날 저녁에 보물고를 열어본 사제가 발견한 것은 120그루시엔이 아니라 300그루시엔이었고 작게 접은 쪽지에 다음과 같은 글이 적혀 있었다. 신부님, 자비를 베푸시어 하루의 말미를 더 주십시오. 어떻게든 60그루시엔을 마련하겠습니다. 와, 쉣. 글 존나 잘 쓴다.
So what about that story of ours?
Too bad there aren't more books like this. If there were, I might end up turning into a scholar.
Really? I'll take that as the highest possible compliment. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
Oh, it's pretty, really. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the help. I really enjoyed it.
Well, so did I. I'd like to see you again sometime. Would you mind if I stop by?
Please do. I'll be glad. It will certainly be enlightening for both of us.
아가리 치맥. 어디로 가야 돼? 조폐국장 바바크에게서 시위에 참석할 방법을 알아내시오. 그리고 이쪽에 화약 구하기.
You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth. Just a few days' walk from here. You have to hear this. It's silver scarlet, they say.
And well formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin, there's a...
Jesus Christ be praised.
Careful.
시청이 어디야? 아, 되게 돌아왔네. 많이 돌았어.
I'm going to see the Mint Master. May I enter? Any fool could say that. What do you want from him? I have an appointment with him. All right. Go ahead then. But don't waste too much of his time.
이쯤 저장하고 나도 자야겠다. 아, 벌써 9시네.